Hi everyone, it's Scott here from That's English School 英語研究プロジェクト。よくある間違いを分析します。何度も同じ間違いをするのは意味がないです。外国の方と一緒に英語で話しているときにちょっとだけ間違っているところがあると思いますよ。でもその外国の方は何も言わない。失礼ですからね。でもね、今回はそういう細かいその微妙なところをちょっと分析したいと思います。一緒に考えましょう。First, let's look at the problem. I gave up to study in the US. I gave up to study in the US. Gave up what? What did you give up? It sounds like you stopped one thing to go and study in the US. I gave up my job to study in the US. But this is not what you want to say, is it? This is what you want to say. I gave up to study in the US. This is a misleading sentence. So a misleading sentence means it's not telling the point that you want to tell. It's kind of taking the sentence into another direction. It's misleading the person. A native speaker may not even understand what you're trying to say. Let's look at the reasons in more detail. The reason is this. The phrasal verb give up has three meanings. The first one is to stop doing an activity that you enjoy. The general rule is give up plus a noun or give up plus an ing activity. I want to give up late night snacks. I want to give up smoking. The second one is to give up on doing something because it is no longer possible. This is the point of today's video, this point number 2. So you give up plus a noun or give up plus a noun phrase. So you can't say give up to do. It doesn't make sense. It's most popular to use this phrase. Give up on the idea of ing, like an ing activity. The third one is very simple. I give up. This is when you can't do something anymore because it's too difficult or you're getting grouchy. So the word grouchy means to be in a bad mood. Grouchy. It's like you quit doing something. So, what's the solution to this problem? Well, instead of using the original sentence, I gave up to study in the US, we use this sentence. I gave up on the idea of studying in the US. Okay, it's a little longer. I know. English sentences are sometimes longer than Japanese, but that's just the way it is. So you could also say, he gave up on the idea of getting married years ago. She gave up on the idea of becoming the world's best mother. Let's take a look at 5 example sentences. Okay, the first one is this. I gave up on the idea of living in Tokyo. Rents are extortionate. So the word extortionate means rents are very high, super high, extortionate. You should never give up on the idea of improving yourself. Anything is possible. I give up. I can't do this maths homework. It's driving me up the wall. So to drive somebody up the wall means to make them crazy. It's driving me up the wall. My wife worked in a financial securities company, but she gave up her career to be a full-time mom. Instead of using the old-fashioned housewife, we can say the more modern full-time mom or stay-at-home mom. By the way, in the UK, we say mum, but in the USA, they say mom. It's spelled differently. In the UK, M-U-M. In the USA, M-O-M. Walt Disney never gave up on the idea of creating a place where people's dreams can come true. So the next time you go to say, I gave up to do something, no, you have to say, I gave up on the idea of doing something. It's much more natural. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.